Welcome everyone to this evening yoga practice designed to help you relax and calm down maybe after a hectic day and just tune into your parasympathetic nervous system of rest and digest and restore so that you can have more energy during the day and repair anything that needs to be repaired in your body. Not to say that we'll get everything, but maybe at least maybe you erase some tension from your neck, maybe your digestion is going to relax a little bit, feel a little bit better. So let's start by closing our eyes and feel your breath move in and out through your nose in a steady rhythm, like a gentle breeze. And we'll do a pranayama practice together called box breathing, where we breathe in to a count of 4, hold the breath out for a count of 4, breathe out for a count of 4, hold the breath out for a count of 4. So 4 sides of the box, all even, between the inhales and the exhales and the space in between. So I'll guide you through 2 rounds, and then you can do 3 rounds on your own, and you can increase the count if you like. So you could go, the higher the count, takes a little more practice to be able to do it smoothly, because you want the breath to be moving evenly, not just like a big inhale and hold your breath and then hold the breath. It's like try and time it so your breath is nice and smooth. So first exhale the air out and inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath out 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath out 2, 3, 4. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath in 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath out 2, 3, 4. Do 3 more rounds counting to yourself, whatever count you like. And when you've completed your 3 rounds, notice how it feels to breathe without counting, just your natural breath. And we'll do a little bit of lymphatic massage, which is really healthy to get rid of toxins so that your body can repair and restore. So just take your right hand over to your left collarbone, and you just want to gently move, like you could move back and forth, you could move in circles. And you want to feel like you're moving the skin, but not pressing down hard. And your hand will cover the top of the collarbone and above the collarbone and below. So that's the area we want to massage. And this is the area of our body that is considered like the drain of the lymphatic system. So we need to clear this first. So as we clear the other places where we have a lot of lymph nodes, then it doesn't get clogged and stuck, it can move through you. That's the theory. A little gentle tapping here. And then let's do the same thing, other side. Just feeling the skin move and just breathing slowly in a relaxed way. So we get the lymph moving by movement, but also by doing massage in these essential points. We have lymph nodes all over our whole body, but these are some of the areas of the greatest concentration of lymph nodes. And now we'll massage like just below the earlobes to the outside of the jaw. You can just take your finger, your index finger and your middle finger. I like to do little circles, but you can also go up and down. Again, it's a light touch. And then I like to just gently massage down from that place into the neck, into the collarbone area. And now we'll work on our underarms. So again, you want to just kind of have enough pressure so that you can move the skin around. And you can move in circles or back and forth. And then a little gentle tapping. And over to the other side. I don't think there's an exact right way to do this, like anything, but you just want to feel like you're getting things moving in here that might be a little stagnated. And this can help with every system in your body. So we're focusing on kind of the edge where the shoulder and the arm meet, and up a little bit into the pecs and into the armpit. And a little gentle tapping. And then massage the belly. So you can massage from side to side. You can do little circles. There's a lot of lymph nodes in the belly. The thing that's great about this practice, this massage, is it really only takes like 2 to 5 minutes, depending on how long you want to stay in each place. And then some tapping. And now let's do the groin area. And a little gentle tapping. And now let's bring the feet forward so you can massage the back of your knees. And you can really feel your hamstrings here. Feel those two stringy things like on the inside of the knee coming out of the knee. Those are two of your hamstrings, and then there's one on the outside. And tap the back of the knees. Now let's come on to our knees and our forearms. So lower your forearms to the floor and start to circle your hips. Reverse the direction of your circles. If you go slower, it actually helps you to feel the whole circle. I was going a little bit maybe too quickly on the first direction. And now circle the thoracic spine, the rib cage area. And you can circle in the opposite direction. And then we'll just floss the shoulders. So lower your chest toward the floor and then away, back and forth. And then the head. Tuck the chin and lift the chin. And sit back on your heels if this is comfortable for you. So you could have a pillow underneath your hips, or you could have a yoga block underneath, or you could come back to seated. Let your hands rest on your thighs. Relax your shoulders away from the ears without pulling them down. Just see if they can relax. And lower your right ear toward your right shoulder and begin to circle, bringing the chin down and over to the other side. And if you want to circle back behind you, keep a little lift up through the back of your neck, so you're not just throwing your head back. And just keep these nice slow circles going. And then circle in the opposite direction. And notice if you hear any noises that may be different on each side. And notice if with movement, if the movement feels a little easier. And come back to center. Reach your hands forward and bring your elbows just in front of your knees. You can widen the knees apart a little bit. Interlace your fingers, tuck your chin, and place your hands on the back of your head. And then just try and lift your head up into your hands. Let your back lift. Feel that stretch that moves across your whole back. Then relax your ribs down. Maybe lift the chin a little bit. And tuck the chin and push up. And just go back and forth. Just listening to your body. Release your hands. Bring your hands forward. Come up onto your knees and tabletop. And begin to do some cat-cows. Really arching your back. And then rounding your back. Trying to bring as much gentle movement into your body as you can. Now come back to neutral. Bring your right hand behind your back and twist over to your right. Pulling the left ribs over to the right. Then release your hand, float it up. And thread your right arm underneath the left arm, reaching across. Lower the side of your head to the floor. You can move your left arm forward if you like, your left leg back, or stay in the same position, or bring your left hand behind your back, your left arm behind your back. Bring your left hand back down. Pick your left leg up. So straighten your leg if it's not already straight. Pick it up and bring it forward towards your right hand. You might be able to grab your foot and you might not. And stay here for a few breaths. Now we're going to sit back on our hips. So bring your right foot out to the left a little bit. You can keep holding your left foot or you can let go of it. And just start to shift your weight back. So you sit your hips down behind your left foot. So your left foot is like in a tree pose. And twist to your left, bow over your leg. And give your foot a little massage. You can move your toes in all different directions. And walk your hands back, bring your right hand behind you, lift your hips up and forward, pressing your hips forward. You could place your left hand on the back of your head if you like. Let it come on back down. Lean forward, come back onto your hands and knees and tabletop. And just move your body. And bring your left hand behind your back, then twist to your left. Release the left arm, reach it up. And reach it under and across to the right, coming onto the right side of your head. You can keep your right hand and your right leg where they are, or you could Extend the leg, extend the arm. You can bring your arm behind you, whatever feels good. Now if your right leg is bent, straighten your leg and then pick your leg up or slide it over, coming forward, and maybe grab onto your foot with your left hand or your ankle, or just reach your hand in that direction. You can do little pelvic movements here if you like. Just breathe into the stretch and create little different movements here, which will tend to alternate between increasing the stretch and releasing it. Now bring your left foot over to the right a little bit. You can keep holding onto your foot, or you can release it and sit back again behind your foot and twist over to your right. Now over your right leg and give your foot a gentle massage. A few more breaths here. And walk your hands back. Bring your left hand out to the side. Lift your hips up and forward. Maybe bring your hand to the back of your head. And come on back down into tabletop. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale back to down dog. And just ride the wave of your breath back and forth. And you can walk your feet forward and come on into a squat. Lowering your hips down as low as they'll go comfortably. And lower your hips all the way to the floor. Hug your knees into your chest, point your toes. And you can stay here, or you could extend your legs, maybe extend the arms as well. And bend your knees, place your feet on the floor. Curl your spine and slowly lower down as you hug your legs in towards each other. And when your shoulders are on the floor, bring your feet as wide as your mat, so they're wider than your shoulders and your hips. Open your arms out to the side. Begin to twist from side to side. Moving slowly, and just seeing how close to the floor can you get that knee that's kind of on top. So when you twist to the right, see if you can bring the left knee toward the floor. When you twist to the left, see if you can bring the right knee toward the floor. And pick your feet up. Bring your arms in between your knees. Hold onto your feet. Push up through your feet as you pull down through your hands. Just enough so you engage the muscles slightly. And release your feet. Float your arms and legs up for a dead bug pose. Let everything relax. If you want to move the fingers and the toes, feel free to do that. If you want to remain more still, you can do that. And bend your right knee, cross your right ankle above the left knee. Lower your left leg down and interlace your fingers on the front of your left shin or the back of your left thigh. So the right hand is between your legs. Just rock around here. From here, uncross your right leg, straighten your right leg on the floor, interlace your fingers on the front of your left shin if they're not there already, and squeeze your knee towards your shoulder. Extend out through your toes on your right leg. Pull the left knee towards your head. Then take your left arm to the inside of your left knee. Grab a hold of your left foot or ankle for a half happy baby. Try and flatten that right leg to the floor as much as you can. And then hug your left knee in towards your left elbow. From here, if you can grab your foot, otherwise your ankle or your calf, and see if you can extend. So just think of extending the lower leg so your leg ends up straight. And push your big toe mount into your hands. Push your hands down to anchor your hip. And release your hands, grab the back of your thigh and just lift and lower that left heel up and down, keeping the knee nice and still. And hug both knees into your chest again. Cross your left ankle above the right knee for eye of the needle. Just rock around here. And uncross your left leg, straighten your leg, lower it to the floor. Reach out through your left toes and hug your right knee in, pressing the back of your leg toward the floor. And release your hands, bring your right elbow to the inside of your right knee, grab a hold of your foot or your ankle or your calf. Hug your right knee in towards your right arm and pull down with your right hand as you push up through the right foot. And if you can, grab the foot with both hands and think of, so you might have to hold lower down on your leg or higher up on your leg. So the idea here is to bring your leg forward. Getting into a nice hamstring stretch. And bring your hands down to just above your knee. And think of just moving the lower leg, lowering the heel towards the hip and then pressing the heel up toward the sky. So the knee is just rotating on the hinge, but you're not popping your knee back, you're lifting your leg up. And then release your knee, hug both knees into your chest. And you can circle your ankles in both directions. Release your knees, lower your feet to the floor and let your knees rest in on each other. And we're going to do a little palming. So cup your hands and just seal around your eyes. So nothing is touching your eyelids, but you're sealing the light out. And let yourself just relax here. Focus on your exhales and letting go. And you can keep palming or you can release your hands. to your sides or out away from your sides with the palms facing up. And you could straighten your legs. So up to you. I'll stay here with you for another 5 or 6 breaths. And you can always stay longer. You can continue in your Savasana, or you could stretch your arms over your head, maybe straighten the legs, move your fingers and your toes. You can stay lying down, or you could roll your way up to a comfortable seat. Thank you for joining me in this practice. I appreciate your time and your effort and your attention. I hope that you're feeling more Zen-like, more calm, more relaxed, so that life feels easy and the breath moves in and out easily, and you just have a sense of peace and tranquility. Please let me know how you feel in the comments below. Share this with a friend. Hit the like button, subscribe, and see you again soon. Bye.